What's going on, Twitch? Regular stream back in progress. It's been an interesting day today. Power outages that started occurring this morning. About 6 or 7 of them total at my place. So, I took a little breather this afternoon. Ended up switching shifts with Keith. Actually, took a little break. So, I'll get back to regular stuff tonight. Hopefully, no issues with that tomorrow. Started around 4:30 this morning though. Power started going out and basically resets everything into place. Our fire alarms, all the smoke detectors, all that stuff is linked up to the electric system, so that all the beeping starts going off, and it was just basically impossible for me to get a decent night's sleep after about 4:30 in the morning. So we're being fueled by Coca-Cola right now, and trying to get through this epic Monday shift. It's been pretty quiet for the last couple hours. It's kind of typical for it to slow down around this time of night for a little bit. But we do have a departure coming out of Fresno and a couple guys that are inbound to NorCal and Fresno. What's going on? What's going on, Confliction? How's it going, buddy?
Fresno clearance, good evening. Skywest 3471, high far, San Diego.
Skywest 3471, Fresno clearance. Good evening. Clear to San Diego, Lindbergh Airport, Bulldog 2 departure. Vectors to Clovis. Then is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 119.6. Squawk 6522.
Okay, Skywest 3471, we're cleared to San Diego via the Bulldog 2 departure, Clovis. Then is filed. Climb via the SID, except will maintain 10. 19.66522 for Skywest 3471.
Skywest 3471, read back correct. Got an offer from work to stay. Nice. Okay. What exactly were you doing again, Confliction? You have to remind me. Imagine that's good news though. Network engineer, nice. Okay, very good, man. Well, congrats. I guess that's good news. I remember you were talking a while ago about work being a little dicey, so hopefully that's a good thing then. Unless you're of course planning not to take it. Better position and 50% more. Nice, dude. So that's going to make you rethink Texas, then I would imagine. Barbecue shrimp. Came to the wrong place. Thank you. Sorry, buddy. I can't remember the name of that guy on Twitch who never flips the meat on the grill, but should find his live stream again. We'll send you that way. Let's have coffee. How's it going, man? Hey, thanks for the follow too, coffee. Appreciate it. I saw that came up on my phone. It's like I think it was late last night, around midnight or something. You guys all missed my story from yesterday. Started losing power at the house around 4:30 in the morning, and it went out like a total of about 6 or 7 times, all the way up until a little bit before work, which really sucked. It was not pleasant at all. I know I talked to you a little bit before, Drew, but yeah, basically made it very difficult to sleep. So I did end up taking a couple hours off this afternoon after talking with Keith. So he pulled a couple hours for me, which was greatly appreciated. I was able to at least get some decent rest and get a good nap in this afternoon. But that kind of sucked. Definitely when you have your 10-hour epic shifts, as Mike's been calling them, as Odious has been calling them, it's like, yeah, the last thing you need is like interruptions like that occurring throughout the night. That's not a good way to start your Monday. So keep calm, pretend it's not Monday. That's basically my mindset all day today. Hopefully the week goes by quick. This will be my last weekend in Florida too before I head back up to North Dakota. So I'll try to get some quality time in with family and stuff on Friday and Saturday. I'll be out of here back to the regular setup a week from Wednesday, which at least that I'm looking forward to. That should be nice. Be nice to be on my regular system. Delta Mike, how's it going, man? What's up? I don't know how many of you guys partook in the event on Saturday, but it was incredibly busy. Had a chance to talk to Keith a little bit earlier today on TeamSpeak, and I guess we did break a network record, total of like 80 connections at once. It was definitely very, very busy. I was only able to partake in about an hour of the event due to plans with family and stuff during the day, but was able to get some time in on Salt Lake ground, which was consistent. Um, Obviously not super fun in regards to you know everyone's just moving around on the ground type thing, but helped Marcus out. Marcus, I guess, had a good stream. He was working tower view, rocking the tower view with X-Plane, which looked pretty neat. So at least able to give him the opportunity to focus on working traffic in the air, which I think helped him significantly because there was a little bit going on the ground and stuff, and he would have been a little bit saturated working everything combined, I think. Saturdays are always a kind of a difficult day to run events on PilotEdge, just in regards to staffing too. It's a lot of availability. Um, Limited availability with controllers, I should say, for the most part. So I'm not sure. I don't think the next one's necessarily going to be on a Saturday. I know the next one's supposed to be a ZLA centric event. Um, Try to get a little bit more planning ahead of time for that one too. So should be a little bit smoother in the long run. Oh yeah, when I got up in the morning and I took a look and stuff to coffee, I was like, wow, you got to be kidding. So busy. We had like 7 or 8 controllers working throughout the day too, which was good. But yeah, it was definitely good turnout, that's for sure. Hey, what's up, Alex? How's it going, buddy?
Fresno approach, November 284 Mike Kilo, 4,300. We have information, Romeo.
Number 284 Mike Kilo Fresno approach, roger, maintain VFR.
We'll call November 284 Mike Kilo.
Fresno approach, good evening, November 2 Tango X-ray.
Number 2 Tango X-ray Fresno approach, good evening.
November 2 Tango X-ray, yes sir. We are about 24 miles to the southeast of Fresno. I'd like to come in for a full stop, and we have information. Romeo, we are Kodiak.
Number 2 Tango X-ray squawk 5361, maintain VFR.
All right, 5361, maintain VFR, 2 Tango X-ray.
Number 2 Tango X-ray radar contact, 22 miles southeast of Fresno Airport. Information Romeo's current. I believe you said you had that. Advise when you've got the field inside. Expect runway 29er left.
Yes sir, we have Romeo, and we'll expect 29er left. We'll advise the field 2 Tango X-ray.
2 Tango X-ray, roger.
Centennial Ground Skyhawk
2 Tango
214
X-ray. We
Tango
need to
Bravo
go
is on the
frequency
ramp
for
at
about
Alpha
2
3
minutes.
with Victor, VFR to the south.
2 Tango X-ray, I'm sorry, say again.
We need to go off frequency for about 2 minutes.
Number 2 Tango X-ray, roger. Approved as requested. Advise when you're back on frequency.
We'll do 2 Tango X-ray.
Sorry, who else was calling for VFR departure at 2 calling at once?
Centennial Ground Skyhawk 214 Tango Bravo is on the ramp at Alpha 3 with Victor, VFR to the south, please.
Number 214 Tango Bravo, Centennial Ground, say aircraft type.
214 Tango Bravo is a Cessna 172 slant Golf.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Bravo, runway 17 left, taxi via Alpha.
17 left via Alpha 214
2
Bravo.
Tango X-ray.
Number 2 Tango X-ray, roger.
Oakland Center, Twin Cessna 414 X-ray X-ray, checking in flight level 200.
Number 414 X-ray X-ray, Oakland Center, roger, good evening.
Good evening.
Centennial Tower Skyhawk 214 Tango Bravo is holding short 17 left, ready for departure.
Number 214 Tango Bravo, Centennial Tower, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff, straight out departure approved. Wind 180 at 4.
17 left, straight out departure approved, cleared for takeoff, 214 Tango Bravo.
And 2 Tango X-ray, we have Fresno in sight.
Number 2 Tango X-ray, roger. Contact Fresno Tower 118.2.
18-2, so long.
Albuquerque clearance delivery. November 71 Mike Tango, Mooney, November 71 Mike Tango.
Okay, November 7-1 Mike Tango, Albuquerque clearance, go ahead.
November 71 Mike Tango, Mooney, IFR flight from Albuquerque over to El Paso. IFR clearance, please.
I don't have a flight plan on file for a 7-1 Mike Tango. I have a 701 Mike Tango. Is that you?
That's affirmative, 701 Mike Tango, correct.
Mooney 1 Mike Tango, roger. Say navigational equipment suffix.
/G for 71 Mike Tango.
1 Mike Tango, roger. Clearance on request, standby.
Fresno Tower, good evening. Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray, we are 6 mile final, 29 right.
Number 2 Tango X-ray, correction, Fresno Tower, runway 29er left, cleared for, correction, runway 29er left, clear to land, wind 130 at 5.
29 left, go to land, 2 Tango X-ray.
2 Tango, so you were full stop, correct?
A-firm.
Okay, makes sense. All right, wind 140 at 3 now.
Thanks for the winds, and just for your planning purposes, we're going to signature.
2 Tango X-ray, roger.
Fresno ground, Skyhouse 3471, ready to taxi off gate 12. We got the numbers.
Skyhouse 3471, Fresno ground, runway 29er right, taxi via Bravo 3, Bravo.
29 right, Bravo 3. Any chance for Bravo 5, Bravo for Skyhouse 3471?
Skyhouse 3471, Bravo 5, Bravo approved. Hold short runway 29er right.
29 right, Bravo 5, Bravo. Thanks, Skyhouse 3471.
Mr. Lee! Mr. Lee! What the hell happened? Where's the roof of our car?
Mooney 1 Mike Tango, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Okay, 701 Mike Tango, ready to copy, please.
Okay, verify your type, sir, as well. You're filed as a Mooney M20T. You're a Seminole now?
No, negative. We are a Mooney Seminole, a Mooney M20T in a claim.
Okay, November 1 Mike Tango, Roger. Clear to El Paso Airport, Albuquerque 3, departure, vectors to Socorro. That's Oscar November Mike, VOR. Victor 611, that is filed. Maintain 900,000. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 3575. Actually, we probably want to use the south departure frequency too, but not that it really matters. You can just group to 23.9 or 27.4. Either way, I'm still going to receive them, so.
Okay, November 701 Mike Tango is cleared to El Paso, Albuquerque 3 departure, ONM, then Victor 611, maintain 9,000, 127.4 and 3575 for transponder.
Mooney 1 Mike Tango, readback, correct. And that'll be the Albuquerque 3 departure vectors to Socorro VOR.
Okay, it's after the Albuquerque 3, it's radar vectors to Socorro. I just want to confirm that's ONM for Socorro.
Remember, 1 Mike Tango, affirmative, readback, correct?
Skywise 3471's ready 29 right.
Skywise 3471, Fresno Tower, runway 29er right, cleared for takeoff, wind 140 at 3.
29 right, clear for takeoff, Skywise 3471.
Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray exit left on Bravo 11, taxi to signature via Bravo 11 and Alpha.
Left Bravo 11 to, or left on Bravo 11, Bravo to the signature, and have a good night, and you might want to send out the airport crew to clean up the butter.
2 Tango X-ray, roger. Silly. Hey, yeah, you know what? It's funny, Mike. Thank you for resubbing though as well, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mike's been a huge help.
Clearance delivery,
setting up my
7
stream
Mike
here.
Tango.
Or 7 Mike Tango, go ahead. Correction, November 1 Mike Tango, go ahead.
Yeah, Albuquerque 3 departure, we got the Adios 3 and the Atomic 3, but not the Albuquerque 3 departure on the box.
Okay, 1 Mike Tango, it's a radar vector departure. You should be able to pull the chart up at the very least. I'm not sure what you need to really program for it other than take a look at the departure procedure.
Okay, we'll check that, thanks. 7-1 Mike Tango.
Sounds like that guy's going to be a load of fun right now. Yeah, because there's nothing to program for that departure. Literally, it's just going to be a heading assigned and then vectors to the thing. So there's like nothing to program for it. Anyways, thanks, Mike. Yeah, Mike's been a huge, Zodius has been a huge help in setting up the stream here the last month or so. It's been a real pleasure working with him. I really appreciate the sub, man. Thanks a lot. You know what's funny? So what I did is, Mike, I went and logged into Streamlabs. It seems to like kick me out every, I don't know what it is, like every like month or something or a couple weeks or whatever. It just like boots me out, and I have to just go log back into it, and then it just decides to like refresh like all the notifications. So I'm not sure why it does that, but for some reason that's what I guess it looks like that's what happened. I don't even know. Okay, I guess you put the test one out there, so that would make sense. Skywise 3471, contact departure.
Departure, good day, Skywise 3471. Fresno departure, Skywise 3471, 4000, climbing 10,000.
Skywise 3471, Fresno departure, radar contact. Turn left direct to frame, resume on navigation.
Left turn direct frame, on nav, Skywise 3471.
Mr. Lee! Mr. Lee! What the hell happened? Where's the roof of our car?
Baron 4 Mike Kilo, advise when you have Fresno Airport insight.
Looking for the field, Baron 284 Mike Kilo.
Skywest 3471, contact Oakland Center 123.8.
23.8, good day, Skywest 3471. Oakland Center, Skywest 3471 is 7,900, climbing 10,000.
Skywest 3471, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
International.
230, Skywest 3471.
Somebody else was calling for a clearance and it was blocked. Who was it?
Southwest 665 with Foxtrot to Sacramento.
Okay, just confirm I've got a Southwest 665, 5 for clearance to Sacramento, correct?
Affirmative.
Southwest 665, clearance on request, standby. Southwest 665, clear to Sacramento, Capital Airport, foot 3, departure, Kremling transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 7213.
Southwest 665 clear to Sacramento Sacramento Airport via the foot 3 departure, Kremling's transition. Climb by a SID except maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 126.1, squawk 7213.
Southwest 665, readback correct. Expect runway 25 for departure.
25 for departure, Southwest 665.
Southwest 30, or correction, Skywest 3471 for traffic, amend altitude, maintain flight level 190.
190, Skywest 3471.
Wasn't sure how quickly he was going to climb, but it looks like
First approach, 284 Mike Kilo has the field in sight.
Baron 4 Mike Kilo, roger. Enter straight in final for runway 29er left and contact tower on 118.2.
Straight in, to our left, 182. Thank you very much, Baron 284 Mike Kilo.
Left base probably would have been more appropriate.
Fresno Tower, Baron 284 Mike Kilo, straight in, runway 29er left.
Remember 284 Mike Kilo, Fresno Tower, roger. Correction, enter left base for runway 29er left, runway 29er left, clear to land, wind 130 at 5.
Left base, 29er left, clear to land, Baron 284 Mike Kilo.
Remember 414 X-ray traffic, 12 o'clock, 15 miles southbound, Embraer 170 will be restricted below you out of 16, climbing flight level 190.
X-ray, we're looking for the traffic.
Skywest 3471 traffic, 12 o'clock, 12 miles, opposite direction, Cessna 404 at flight level 200.
Skywest 3471, we're looking.
Albuquerque ground, November 701 Mike Tango with Gulf, ready taxi for IFR departure.
Skywest 3471 traffic in sight.
318 on the ground at McNary Field. Request IFR to Baker City.
Skywest 3471, roger. Expect higher after passing.
Good.
Number 701 Mike Tango Albuquerque ground, ensure transponder mode C, and say again your ramp position.
701 Mike Tango, ramp position is by the air freight apron, right by taxiway F 2 and 3.
Center 4 X-rays are in sight.
For 4 X-ray, roger. Turkey 35. Number 701 Mike Tango, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
And runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot 71 Mike Tango.
Skywise 3471, climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, Skywise 3471.
Who else was calling for an IFR clearance? I missed it.
Seattle Center, Fruings 318 on the ground at McNary Field. Looking for IFR to Baker City Muni, please.
Freewings 318, Seattle Center, Roger, clearance on request, standby.
Maverick, you're 3/4 of a mile. Call the ball.
Safety meetings are overrated.
Let me come back and check. I'll check on that just 1 minute here, guys. Just 1 second. I'm looking up some heading information for a departure here. Suppose that will work best. Skywise 3471, contact LA Center 133.55 for higher. Good night.
13355, thanks for your help. See you later, Skywise 3471.
So long.
Fresno Tower, Baron, straight for my kilo, clear of tune on your left at Bravo 10.
Baron 4 Mike Kilo, Roger, say intentions.
We're taxiing to General Parkings, General Aviation Park, sorry, straight for my kilo.
Baron 4 Mike Kilo, taxi via Bravo 8 and Alpha, monitor ground point 7, so long.
Bravo 8 and Alpha, monitor ground, Baron straight for my kilo.
Freewings 318, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Fruings 318.
Freewings 318, cleared from the Salem Airport to the Bravo Kilo Echo Airport via the Newburgh VOR, then as filed. Maintain flight level 210, departure frequency 121.4, squawk 6471, hold for release.
Clearance via the Newburgh VOR, then is filed. Climb and maintain flight level 210, frequency 121.4, squawk 6471.
Bakersfield clearance, correction, Fresno clearance. Good evening, Kodiak 2, Tango X-ray, look pick up RFR to Bakersfield.
All right, Freewings 318, from what I could catch, most of the readback was correct. Say again, the transponder code.
You said the Newburgh VOR, then is filed?
Freewings 318, affirmative. Just verify the transponder code, you were blocked.
Oh, sorry. Squawk 6471, Freewings 318.
Freewings 318, readback is correct. How soon until you're ready for departure?
I'm holding on the taxi line right now, ready to go.
All right, Freewings 318, time 0340 and 1/2. Clearance void if not off by 0350. Report airborne on course, released for departure.
Cleared to 03500. Will advise if not off. Thanks, Freewings 318.
Freewings 318, roger, change to advisory frequency approved.
All right, change of frequency approved. Knew I forgot something there, Freewings 318.
November 2 Tango X-ray, Fresno clearance on request, standby. Jonesy, if you didn't hear, I'm waiting for Freewings to read back there with an IFR clearance with a hold for release. It's if you can, try to pay attention to when we're doing that so that you recognize that I'm waiting for a full readback from somebody. That's always going to be a three-way exchange of communications. So that's why I had to ask him to repeat the transponder because I kind of got blocked. I know it's not going to be possible to catch every time, but if you can try to at least listen for that when we're giving a full route clearance. I know you may not hear the pilot, but it's you need to wait until you hear us either give that release or you know, read back correct or something. Once we say that, then you know that it's pretty much complete. All right, so Burbank at 11. Mark Del Forno was the guy that just flew out in SkyWest here. He's actually a real-world Fresno controller. Used to work on PilotEdge with us for a while. Provided some really good information here about Fresno, some stuff that we're working on incorporating. So apparently a couple things that we were getting wrong. All right. Kodiak, 2 Tango X-ray clearance available. Advise ready to copy.
Copy 2 Tango X-ray.
Number 2 Tango X-ray cleared at Burbank Airport. Bulldog 2 departure vectors to frame. Then as filed. Maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 119.6. Squawk 5361.
Clear to Bakersfield Airport. Bulldog 2 radar vectors frame. Then as filed. Maintain 10,000. Departure 119.6. Squawk 5361. 2 Tango X-ray.
Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray readback correct.
And November 7 on my Tango is ready to go at 03 Albuquerque.
November 701 Mike Tango, Albuquerque Tower, runway 3, cleared for takeoff, turn right, heading 170.
So on my Tango, clear for takeoff and right 170, 7 on my Tango, thanks.
Wind 340 at 8.
Affirmative, 7 on my Tango.
Anyways, yeah, Mike, thanks again for the resub, man. Appreciate it. should have Streamlabs working again. It should be back up. It's like generally, like it's happened to me before too. It had it happen where it gets disconnected, and all you have to do is just go like log back into it, and it refreshes it on the stream for some reason. I don't know. Somehow it just like it becomes like idle. It was like the same problem we were having with the METAR stuff. Like if you request the METAR and it has to like wake the system up, it's like you have to log back into it to wake it up so that it puts the notifications back on. It's kind of weird.
Fresno ground, Green Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray at signature with Romeo for taxi.
Number 2 Tango X-ray, Fresno ground, runway 29er left, taxi via Alpha Bravo 11 Bravo.
Alpha Bravo 11 Bravo 2 Tango X-ray.
2 Tango X-ray confirmed, runway 29er left, taxi via Alpha Bravo 11 Bravo.
29er left, Alpha Bravo 11 Alpha Bravo 2 Tango X-ray.
2 Tango X-ray, had it right the first time, Alpha Bravo 11 Bravo, runway 29er left.
Alpha Bravo 11 Bravo 29er left 2 Tango X-ray.
We need 1 Mike Tango contact departure.
Contact departure now, 701 Mike Tango.
One thing I do need to check with this guy too is filed altitude.
Albuquerque departure, it is Mooney 701 Mike Tango through 8,000 feet.
Number 701 Mike Tango Albuquerque departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, 701 Mike Tango.
Somebody 1 Mike Tango, proceed direct to Sicardo VOR, Oscar November Mike on course.
And direct now to Oscar November Mike 7 Mike Tango on course.
Safety meetings are overrated. I beg to differ. Once we start doing VATS and content, I gotta get back into the safety meetings.
Denver ground southwest 665, holding short of Juliet at Charlie Sierra, ready for taxi.
Southwest 665, ground runway 25, taxi via Gulf.
29 left.
That may have been blocked. Southwest 665, ground runway 25, taxi via Gulf.
25 taxi via Gulf, southwest 665.
Number 2 Tango X-ray Fresno Tower, wind 130 at 5, runway 29er left, cleared for takeoff.
29 left, clear for takeoff. 2 Tango X-ray.
Seattle Center, Freewings 318, airborne, 23 nautical miles south of the Newburgh VOR, climbing 4,400 to flight level 210.
Maverick, you're at 3/4 of a mile. Call the ball.
Another drinky poo?
Thank you, and thanks for the reset, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Freewings 318. Believe we were checking in with Seattle Center. Verify transponders mode C ident.
Yeah, sorry, still on standby. Ident, Freewings 318.
Freewings 318. Thanks. Received. Radar contact 3 miles north of Salem Airport. Altitude indicates 5,500. Maintain flight level 210.
Maintain flight level 210, Freewings 318.
Freewings 318. Turn right direct to Kimberly VOR. India, Mike Bravo, rest of route unchanged.
Turn right direct, Kimberly VOR, Freewings 318.
Cessna 4 X-ray. Contact NorCal approach 120.905.
20.905 or X-ray.
Remember 701 Mike Tango. Verify altitude 10,000, indicating 11,100 right now. Albuquerque altimeter is 3023.
Cal approach Twin Cessna 414 X-ray. Check in.
7 Mike Tango, we're
200.
showing 3023. We show exactly 11,000.
Yeah, 1 Mike Tango, roger. I cleared you to 10,000. That's what you filed for final.
You're right, and you're absolutely right. So I thought you said 110.
You wanted to do
Okay.
11. 11 will probably work a
7
little
Mike
better.
Tango, we'll descend to 10,000.
1 Mike Tango, if you want to stay at 11, I'm okay with that right now for direction of flight overall. And I don't have any traffic that's a factor opposite direction on Victor 611 right now. So if you'd like to stay at 11, just advise I'm okay with it.
Yeah, 7 on my tango. We'll just stay here if that's okay with you. Yeah, I completely misheard that. Thank you.
Normal Mike Tango, Roger. Maintain 1000. Break November 414 X-ray X-ray NorCal approach. Good evening. Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray contact departure.
Over departure 2 Tango X-ray. So long.
Five tree.
NorCal approach.
Departure, good evening.
Cessna
2 Tango,
414
November 2 Tango
X-ray
X-ray,
checking in.
1500.
200.
November 2 Tango X-ray Fresno departure. Radar contact. I two stepping on each other perfectly at the same time again, so I missed the other call. 2 Tango X-ray heard you. Who else was calling?
That was Twin Cest 414 X-ray X-ray. We're just checking in. Flight level 20.
414 X-ray X-ray NorCal approach. Roger. Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray turn left direct to frame or resume on navigation.
Left direct frame, so long. Or, on navigation, 2 Tango X-ray.
Not so long yet. Still with me. Oh, you're good, copy. No, it's just people just manage to be stepping on each other. I swear, like, if you guys go back and watch, like, all of my VODs too, you'll see, like, I always manage to have that problem where, like, everybody, I don't know if any other controllers, like, here really always have that problem, but it's like, I might only have 2 or 3 planes, like, total that I'm working. Like, right now I've only got, like, 4. And it's like, I'll have, you know, it's just, they manage to call exactly at the same time. It's like the exact same tone in my ear. And it's like I can only catch like one person calling, and it's like it's amazing. It's like everybody just tends to block everybody, and I know it's not on purpose, but it's just amazing how it just manages to happen like every single time. I might be talking to like 2 planes, and I mean I know Zodius will attest to this too, and thank you. I know you've seen it too. It's like they'll manage to just block each other perfectly. You know, they'll call exactly at the same time. Yeah, I try my best. It's not always easy though.
Centennial Tower, Skyhawk 214 Tango Bravo is 10 miles southwest of the field, inbound for full stop with whiskey.
Denver Tower, Southwest 665, holding short of 25 at Gulf
In
Room for
Albuquerque,
departure.
it's 7 on Mike Tango.
Southwest 665 Denver Tower, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, wind 140 at 7.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, Southwest 665.
Cessna aircraft checking in with Centennial. Say again, your numbers.
That's 214 Tango Bravo.
Number 214 Tango Bravo, roger. Enter right downwind, runway 17 right, report midfield.
Right downwind, 17 right, report midfield, 214 Tango Bravo.
Winnie 1 Mike Tango, Albuquerque, go ahead. Switch over to side.
Yeah, 7 on Mike Tango. Can you advise if the R5119 MOA is hot?
1 Mike Tango, we don't simulate the activity with the MOAs. It's just too much to pay attention to with the vast coverage area that we have in the west right now. So, no, you can basically treat it all as cold right now.
7 on Mike Tango, thanks.
1 Mike Tango, roger. Contact Albuquerque Center on 134.6, 34.6. We'll just use the high side because he'll be able to get that the whole way down to El Paso.
1346, 7
2
Mike
Tango
Tango,
X-ray
thanks.
when you got a chance.
Or 2 Tango X-ray, go ahead.
What were you saying about cold calls?
2 Tango X-ray, didn't mention anything about that. It was just that I had somebody asking about an MOA being active.
Okay, sorry, I guess I misheard.
I was just basically stating that you can treat them as cold on here for the time being. We don't have a way to accurately keep up with all of them, so.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, descend and maintain 10,000. Stand by for an altimeter.
10,000 for X-ray X-ray.
For 4 X-ray, X-ray, Modesto altimeter 3028.
3028 X-ray X-ray.
Albuquerque Center, 71 Mike Tango is with you at flight level 110.
Or 701 Mike Tango Albuquerque Center, Roger. Confirm altitude 11,000. We don't use flight levels until 180 and above. Just verify you're on a local altimeter. Albuquerque is 3023. Southwest 665, contact Denver, departure.
1,000.
Yeah, switched over.
Departure Southwest 665.
1 Mike Tango, Roger. Altitude checks at a 11,000, and yeah, just be advised that we don't use the flight level terminology unless it's 180 or above, because then you go to standard altimeter there, it's pressure altitude.
Affirmative. I understand. Thank you.
Denver departure Southwest 665 at 8,700 for 10,000.
Southwest 665, Denver departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Flight level 210 Southwest 665.
Still getting these frequencies down 23.8. November 2 Tango X-ray, contact Oakland Center 123.8 for higher.
123.8, so long. Oakland Center, good evening. Kodiak 2 Tango X-ray 10,000.
November 2 Tango X-ray, Oakland Center, Roger. Climb and maintain 11,000. Let's get him an altimeter 2.
Climb and maintain 1,000. 2 Tango X-ray.
We need to add this one in. Number 2 Tango X-ray, Fresno altimeter 3029er.
3029er, 2 Tango X-ray.
Oh man, we were listening to some recordings last night on TeamSpeak. It was really funny. Just a group
At
of us on
Albuquerque
there.
Center, 71 Mike Tango, we're going to break it off for tonight, so thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
701 Mike Tango, okay. Have a great night. Take care. Sure hope you didn't get too upset. Didn't sound like it. But yeah, man, we were listening to some recordings last night. I was listening to some of the full recordings that Marcus has for his like clips, and man, some of those like I never heard the full context before of like what was going on, and I couldn't believe it. Like I was just sitting there.
Centennial Tower
amazed at some of
Skyhawk
the stuff.
214 Tango Bravo is midfield right downwind 17 right.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Bravo, runway 17 right, clear to land.
17 right, clear to land 214 Tango Bravo.
I was really amazed at some of the stuff that was going on. Like if you just hear like Marcus's little sound clips, the audio clips, it's funny, but like if you heard the whole thing, I was just in tears last night in some of them. And I mean, it wasn't even so much that some of it was funny; it was like almost scary how ridiculous like some of the things became. And yeah, I was just like sitting there shaking my head, and I was like, "You got to be kidding!" Explain, Master, how's it going, man? I'm doing well. I'm doing better than I was this morning. I was exhausted this morning. Those of you guys that missed the story, well, let's see. I was drifting off after work last night, so I was just about ready to hit the sack. I was passing out. Had some show up on Amazon I was watching, and anyways, like the power went out, and it was like 4:30 in the morning. And when that happens, it just like it sends off all the electronics in here, like the printer resets, everything goes off, the fire alarms, you name it, everything's beeping and stuff, and managed to go out a period of about 6 or 7 times from 4:30 in the morning all the way up until about an hour or so before work, and it would go out for a couple seconds sometimes, and then it would go out for like 30 seconds, then it would go out for like 5 minutes. So it was super irritating trying to sleep between 4:30 and network open. Luckily, Marcus was training this morning, so I wasn't talking to hardly anybody. Actually, I don't think I talked to a single person this morning, and Keith was able to cover a couple hours for me this afternoon, so I was able to catch up on sleep. Now I'm kind of just running off Coca-Cola right now. That's basically the only thing that's been keeping me up. Southwest 665, contact Denver Center 133.67 for hire.
Sorry, was that 113 or 113.6 for Southwest 665?
Southwest 665 133.67.
133.67. Thanks, good day.
Fred, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome to the frequency. It's good to have you on board with us. Appreciate the support tons, honestly. It's a lot of really cool stuff coming in the works here. Zodius again resubbing to you tonight. We got some good stuff going on, good stuff in the works
Center,
next couple of months.
665, flight level 186 for 210.
Southwest 665, Denver Center, Roger. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain 340, Southwest 665.
I don't know what happened here with Free Wings. Hang on a second. Free Wings 318, double check transponder code. Show us sign 6471. I'm not sure if maybe I accidentally clicked something there or not. Were you showing 5563 before?
Yeah, you assigned me 6471, and I am squawking 5563, so somewhere along the way, something got screwed up. I'll reset if you like.
Free Wings 318, Roger. Yeah, reset squawk 6471, please. That's okay. We still had him positively radar identified.
Squawking 6471, Free Wings 318.
That was pretty much good enough. Whoops. What I hit there. There. Yeah, Fred, awesome, dude. Yeah, it's good to have you on board, man. Thanks a lot. I know I've seen you around a number of streams and stuff over the past couple months at least.
Centennial Tower, Skyhawk 214 Tango Bravo is clear of 17 right at Bravo 12. Taxi to Delta Ramp.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Bravo, Roger. Taxi via Bravo 8, Alpha 8, and Alpha to parking. Hold short of runway 17 left at Bravo 8 for now.
Taxi via Bravo, Bravo 8, Alpha, hold short 17 left at Bravo 8.
Let's go to Delta Ramp.
214 Tango Bravo.
Which I think is where he initially started out. Just want to double check it though. Yep, that would be correct. So all good there. But yeah, I'll be back home from Florida a week from Wednesday. It's already coming to a rapid end here. It's been nice spending time with family, but I am super excited to be getting back onto my regular computer setup back north. So we'll have some cool new content rolling out once I get back up there in about, like I said, about a week and a half. So a bunch of rebranding going on, a bunch of work that planning on doing on some other social media outlets. It's all right, Cuff. Yeah, the ident was good enough for me to radar identify you anyway, so I was able to positively radar ID you even off the bad code with that. So part of the thing on here too with the software, if I set this to use realistic data block mode on this client that we use, it won't associate a full data block with your target unless you're on the correct code. The problem is that if someone gets disconnected, and especially with the coverage area that we have in the western U.S. here, if someone gets disconnected, it's really easy to lose track of the person because it will kill the data block. And unless you like have it memorized where the person is or what they were doing, especially if you're busy, it's really easy to forget. So, and that's just kind of an issue with the PilotEdge client. Like if you get disconnected, it resets the transponder and stuff. So I don't run in realistic data block mode because of that. There's a couple of us that don't do that either. It's more hassle than it's worth. Not that I'm super fond of it from a realism aspect, but it is what it is. So we just deal with it. Okay, this guy's going to be going to Bakersfield approach. Yeah, ERAM, exactly. Yeah, we will be doing that stuff. We'll be getting back into the VATSIM content. So, yeah, I haven't heard much about what's going on in Minneapolis today. I haven't really been paying too much attention, but I know that some of my friends have been stuck at home today. A lot of people have been posting about that on Facebook. Remember 2 Tango X-ray, contact Bakersfield approach 118.8. Get it?
118.8, so long. Thanks.
Yeah, the client's showing it's showing us the drone traffic right now. So anything that's got any one of these like little V targets that you see with the altitude next to it, mode C, that's basically majority of that traffic's going to be drone traffic. Not all of it, but the point is that we can't really tell the difference anyways between somebody that's just flying VFR in a 1200 code versus a drone anyways. So unless they call us up for service, we really don't know. Unless I were to cheat and look at the PilotEdge map too, that'd be the only other way to determine that. Flights diverted to Grand Forks, I'm sure. Well, yeah, if they shut down Minneapolis tonight, then that would be Sioux Falls, Grand Forks, Fargo, Duluth, Des Moines. I'm sure I'm missing a couple. Rochester would definitely be a diversion point too. It'd probably be the first one that people would want to go to due to the proximity. But yeah, that's got to be pretty crappy for Minneapolis right now. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that doesn't happen to me next week when I'm flying through. So I'll be switching in Atlanta and to Minneapolis next week. I guess Minneapolis is experiencing a little bit of closure-related issue. I know that they got a lot of snow there today. Take a look on FlightAware.
Centennial Tower, Skyhawk 214 Tango Bravo, holding short 17 left at Bravo 8. Taxi to Delta Ramp, please.
November 214 Tango Bravo, sorry for the delay. Cross runway 17 left, taxi via Alpha 8 and Alpha to the Delta Ramp this frequency.
No problem. Cross 17 left, taxi via Alpha to Delta Ramp. Remain this frequency 214 Tango Bravo. Thanks.
Cessna 4 X-ray, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, 4 X-ray.
Goldie, did Geneva just get bumped offline? Yeah, it's a sneaky bot, man. That bot's able to pay attention to a lot. Wish it could just remind me when I have to cross a runway with somebody too. That'd be nice. Start programming it to be a smart bot. Anyways, Goldie, if you're there, just wondering if did you relieve Geneva or did she just drop because somebody dropped track of poor Jonesy up at 11,000, about 40 south of Fresno. Should be talking to Bakersfield approach. It does look like some traffic is coming in there now. Sun Country and United are joining the finals, it looks like, for 30 left or right. Just looking on FlightAware. So, experiencing arrival delays for airborne aircraft average of 37 minutes. And it looks like the snow is starting to swing through there now. Yeah, they do have a couple flights that are airborne now. Yeah, I didn't see how bad it got. I actually have no idea how bad it got up there. It was beautiful here today, 77 in Florida. Can't really complain. Is Goldsy, are you talking to 2 Tango X-ray? I just want to make sure you've got this guy. Just 3-5 for 20 minutes at a time earlier. Yeah, probably because of snow removal, I'd imagine. Imagine that was probably a big issue. Cessna 4 X-ray X-ray. Contact NorCal approach 127.4.
27.4 for X-ray X-ray. NorCal approach, Twin Cessna 414 X-ray X-ray, descending through 6,900 for 6,000.
Number 414 X-ray X-ray, NorCal approach, roger. Information, Charlie is current at executive. Advise when you have Charlie. Expect ILS runway 2 approach. Up to you if you'd like to circle for runway 30. Surface wind 330 at 8. Straight in is okay with me too if you'd like that, just advise.
All right, we'll get Charlie. We'll go for straight in. If things really aren't looking good, we'll circle for 4 X-ray X-ray.
4 X-ray X-ray, roger. Snow drifts on the taxiway and stuff, yeah. Yeah, dude, Minneapolis can get bad, man. It can definitely, that's the biggest thing that I've seen there is just like the snow removal causes excessive delays. Basically, if you ever get a braking action report of nil, even poor for that matter, yeah, they're pretty much going to close the runway for snow removal at that point, so. I don't know if Goldie just got saturated down here or what. I just want to make sure he's got a hold of.
And approach 4 X-ray has the weather at executive.
See if he's going to grab that. Cessna 4 X-ray X-ray, roger. Free Wings 318, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 13,000, 13,000, Baker City, altimeter 3027.
Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 13,000. Free Wings 318.
Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, X-ray, X-ray.
Alright, so apparently Goldie's got him, some sort of glitch in the software, just wanted to make sure. Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, fly heading 290 vectors to final.
290 vectors to final, 4 X-ray, X-ray.
Oh, Goldie, I was just making sure you had him because he's not showing tracked on my end, so I was just making sure because I didn't know if you were relieving Geneva at the top of the hour or if she just dropped off and you were trying to pick people up, so I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, Freddie, you lived in Minneapolis, nice, dude. Yeah, dude, I love Minneapolis. Honestly, like it's been on my list of places to consider moving to. Definitely a nice area. And yeah, I mean, as long as you can tolerate the cold weather and the snow. I mean, I live up in North Dakota, so can't be worse than that. I mean, snowfall-wise, it can be. I know Minneapolis can get a lot worse than we can, but the super cold weather, it's like I'm already used to that. Seasoned veteran for 7 years, so. Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, turn left heading 270.
Say again, 4 X-ray.
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, turn left heading 270.
Left at 270 for X-ray, X-ray.
Free Wings 318, contact Salt Lake Center 128.05.
Over to Salt Lake Center, 128.05, Free Wings 318. Salt Lake Center, Free Wings 318, descending 17,500 for 13,000.
Free Wings 318, Salt Lake Center, roger. Advise when you have the 1 minute weather, Baker City Municipal. Say approach request when able.
Have the weather and I'll take the visual, Free Wings 318.
Free Wings 318, roger. Plan a visual approach to Baker City.
Roger, Free Wings 318.
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, descend and maintain 3,100.
3,100 for X-ray.
Just want to make sure we watch this little area of, I think there's like a tower here or something, maybe a couple towers. Or it could be hills, I'm not sure what's down here, but he's north of it for now, but just in case, a little bit close to it, so I just want to keep him above that for now. Go out to 1,500 once he's clear of the higher MVA. Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, descend and maintain 1,500.
Was that 1,500 for X-ray?
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, affirmative, 1,500.
Roger, 1,500 X-ray.
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-rays, 5 miles from Sacramento VOR, turn right, heading 360, maintain 1,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 2, approach.
Right to 360, 1,500. Clear LS 2 for X-ray.
Very broken on my end. Southwest 665, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77, 3577.
135.77 Southwest 665.
Explain the guard frequency. It's for cat noise. Yeah. It's for airline captain announcements, weather conditions,
Salt Lake Center,
ride
Southwest
conditions,
665, flight level 340.
Southwest 665, Salt Lake Center, roger. No, it's the guard frequency is well, it's just that it's guard, it's emergency, so we can receive it on here. Everything links up to guard basically, so we can receive it depending on where the pilot is in relation to a certain facility. Yeah, it's like fingers, except it's better. It's actually got better codec than 123.45. Highly recommend you go for guard instead. Get to have some great conversations with some air traffic controllers on guard every once and again. Yeah, it's 21.5. That's great. Usually it's on the loudspeaker in most facilities, so it'll come out over the loudspeaker. Yep. Get a number to call. Freewings 318, advise when you have Baker City Airport insight.
Roger, Wilco, 318.
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, contact Tower 119.5, Executive Tower 119.5.
Over to tower for X-ray X. Executive Tower, Twin Cessna 414 X-ray, ILS runway 2.
Number 414 X-ray, X-ray, Executive Tower, runway 2, clear to land, wind 3308.
Clear to land, runway 2 for X-ray, X-ray.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this. That's the problem. There we go. Every once and again, this gets a little out of whack. Alright, fixed. It's another thing I don't like about VRC too. It's OBS just doesn't like to correctly keep track of the windows. Like when you're trying to do window or display capture, it likes to screw around with that.
Sully, Center, Freewings 318, field in sight.
Freewings 318, Roger. Report, correction. Cleared visual approach to Baker City Airport. Report cancellation of IFR in the air or on the ground this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Cleared for the visual, change frequency approved. Freewings 318. We'll advise when I want to cancel.
Twin Cessna 4 X-ray, X-ray, exit left when able. Taxi to the ramp via Mike. Monitor ground to 125.0. Good night.
Ramp via Mike, monitor ground 4 X-ray, X-ray. Thanks for your help.
Man, it is slow on here tonight compared to even last night. Like Sunday, too, was unusually busy last night. I kind of figured it'd be a little slower last night, just especially with all the football games on and stuff. Wanted to watch the Vikings game, but I ended up working on here instead. Tried to get some coverage range that didn't really work out, but yeah, I didn't miss much in that game anyway. Actually, the better game to watch was the Patriots and Jaguars anyway. Feel bad for all my buddies in Minneapolis, though. That's pretty crappy. I was kind of hoping to see the Vikings have a shot, too, just because there's a lot of my friends are Vikings fans and stuff, and I figured it'd be kind of neat to see them go home to play the Super Bowl in their own stadium. No, I know. It was really terrible, man. Like, I went and checked on it every once and again, just like I had it running in the background and stuff. I had a stream up, but yeah, it wasn't, didn't look good after he's even the first quarter. bunch of things filed around here. Shit, Slant Quebec we don't have anymore. I know that there's a problem I guess going on with the client where I can't remember what it is. Like the Explain client or something, or P3D client, whatever it is. It's like it defaults to Slant Quebec, but it should be Slant Lima, especially 737-800 RVSM. Also, when you guys are filing the route too, you don't need to put the departure airport and the arrival airport into the route string. The route string just should be the waypoints along with SIDS or stars. That's it, though. Don't have to include the departure point or the arrival point. And nothing that it's not hard for us to fix, but just figure it's worth mentioning. Eagles or Patriots? I don't know, dude. I'm still gonna go with the Patriots, honestly. My gut feeling is still that they're probably gonna see it again.
Portland Clarence United 241's ready to copy to Seattle IFR with information uniform.
I did 241 Portland clearance. Good evening. Clear to Seattle Airport. Portland 1 departure. Vectors to Cougar. Then Krieg. Direct Krieg. Hawk 6 arrival. Climb via this. Maintain 6,000. Departure frequency 124.35. Squawk 4452.
Clear to Seattle, Portland 1, departure Cougar, transition, direct Krieg, Hawk 6 arrival, maintain 6,000, departure on 2435, squawk 4452 for United 241.
United 241, read back, correct? Actually, I think Kuga's on the Hawk 6 too. I should probably just clear via that. Nope, that'll work. That should be just fine. All right. Of course, Salt Lake City is north right now, so I've got to go. It's in a process. I got to go update the ATIS. Got to figure out, since this guy has no SIDS and stars, what we need to do with him for north. Getting put in a hold until Super Bowl's over. Yeah. I don't know. I still think, pardon me, guys. Excuse me. I still think the Patriots are gonna probably walk away with this one. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. And I mean, do we know what Gronk's status is? Because I know he had to leave the game under concussion protocol. I'm not sure how bad that is, or if he's going to be fine by the time the Super Bowl runs around, or what. I haven't really read anything about it. That might make a little bit of a difference, though, in their offensive power. And this guy's fighting a headwind right here. Flight level 340, 380 over the ground. Yeah, I know, man. It's like, I feel like watching the,
Salt Lake clearance, pace of 3-8, I have a request to Salt Lake.
I feel like I'm watching the Bulls dynasty all over again in football with these guys. Pacer 38 Salt Lake clearance. Good evening. Clear to Salt Lake City Airport. On departure, fly heading 260. Expect radar vectors to the Fairfield VOR direct. Maintain 10,000. Expect 12,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.5. Squawk 3215.
Pacer 3, it's clear to Salt Lake. The after departure heading 260 vectors Fairfield direct. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect 12,000 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 135 or departure frequency 135.5. Squawk 3215. Pacer 3.
Pacer 38 read back correct. Expect runway 35 for departure.
Runway 35. Pacer 3.
That guy is a real world SoCal approach controller. He's been flying on PilotEdge for a really long time, and I think he just recently upgraded to the Western expansion area too. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Goldie. I definitely do. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a Bucks fan and stuff, but it's like, I guess, my buddy said it best. A friend of mine that I went to UND with, Tim Zargowitz. Let me see if I can find his post from yesterday. It was really funny because he was like at a bar in Grand Forks last night. He's like, I've only been here for an hour and I've already watched 3 people get kicked out of the bar in true Vikings fan style, drunk off their ass and all pissed off. But yeah, he posted something pretty funny last night. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, 3 people have been kicked out. It's great to be a Bucks fan. Expectations keep you sane, and that's like, I guess, the best way I can describe the Bucks too. And it's like, even when I was more into the Bears than anything, it was the same thing too. It's like, expectations just keep you sane. It's like, yeah, they're gonna suck, so still gonna be a fan, but they're gonna suck. And it's like, God, man, it's the Bucks too. They had so many chances to win so many games this past season, and they just couldn't get coordinated enough.
Salt Lake ground, Pacer 3, it's a T38 at the GA parking with the weather for taxi.
Pacer 38, Salt Lake ground, runway 35, taxi via Kilo.
Runway 35 via Kilo, Pacer 3.
Portland ground, United 241's ready to taxi.
Of course, we ended up beating you guys then the last game of the season. I was at least happy about that. I was like, that was good to see. Finally, a decent win that they pulled out. United 241, Portland ground, runway 10 left, taxi via, 10 left at Echo, taxi via Echo 2 Echo.
Echo 2 Echo to 10 left, United 241.
You guys should have seen it earlier when I first got on here. I gave taxi instructions to somebody. It was the same thing. 10 left at Echo, taxi via Echo 2 and Echo. And it took like 7 times for the pilot to get the readback correct. He kept wanting to put kilo in there, and I'm like, I'm not sure where you're hearing me say kilo. And I think he was just confused because he was thinking, oh, I got to go full length. Super fun until the Vikings game, yeah. Yeah, that was quite a game. I got to say that's probably the best game I watched all season was the Vikings and Saints the other night.
Salt Lake Center Freewings 318 arrived alive. Cancel IFR, please.
Freewings 318, Roger, good to hear. IFR cancellation received. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you, Freewings 318.
If you guys are ever flying on the network and I'm streaming too, you can cancel IFR via Twitch if you'd like. I'm okay with that. I actually have a counter for that as well. So. I'll just treat it as a virtual flight service. Give me a 4th down and I'll like the Canadian Football League. CFL is a sport of punting. They only do 3 downs there, 3 and out, Goldie. I've never watched CFL before. I wouldn't know anything about it.
Portland Tower, United 241's ready to go at 10 left.
United 241, Portland Tower, wind 100 at 6, runway 10 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 10 left, United 241.
Of course, a lot of people were thinking that John Gruden was going to potentially make a comeback and go back to the Bucs, but Oakland signed him for like 10 years. The Raiders signed him for 10 years. Yeah, you guys are going to get into it with Tony Super Jaffa. He's from that neck of the woods. United 241, contact Portland departure.
Departure, United 241. Departure, United 241's with you at a 2.8 for 6,000.
United 241, Portland departure, radar contact. United 241, turn left direct to Kuga, climb and maintain 15,000, 15,000.
Left turn direct Kuga up to 15,000, United 241.
Salt Lake Tower, Pacer 38, runway 35, Kilo 1, ready for departure.
Pacer 38, Salt Lake Tower, wind 270 at 5, runway 35, cleared for takeoff, turn left heading 260.
After departure, heading 260, runway 35, clear for takeoff, Pacer 38.
Yeah, and I mean, isn't the rumor that the Raiders are going to be going to Vegas or something, or they're at least sizing it up? But didn't Donald Trump like want to start a team in Vegas? Wasn't that where he was like trying to get voted in by the owners association or something to actually get a team and going in Vegas? And now there's kind of like the demand for it in Vegas. Oh, the deal is sealed? Okay. Southwest 665 contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
128.72 Southwest 665.
Got it, T41 contact Seattle Center 126.6 for hire.
Was that 26.6 for United 241?
Got it, T41 affirmative.
Thanks.
Sorry, for Southwest 665,
Sorry,
that
United
was
241's at the end of
128
11 for 15,000.
Got it, 241 Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 200.
200 United 241.
Southwest 665 128.72.
0.72, thanks.
Pacer 38 contact departure.
Pacer 38.
Salt Lake Center, Southwest 665, flight level 340.
Southwest 665, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Salt Lake departure, Pacer 38, 7,700, climbing 10,000, heading 260.
Pacer 38, Salt Lake departure, radar contact, turn left, heading 180, climb and maintain 12,000.
Left heading 180, 12,000, Pacer 3.
Let's change the video map around here too. Pacer 38, turn left heading 160. Say approach request when able if you've got one in mind.
Pacer 3, I'd like to do, if you can, put me in holding over Fairfield for 1 or 2 turns. I'm a little bit heavy, and then after that, request the LDA runway 35 approach back to radar.
Pacer 38, roger. Proceed direct to Fairfield at VOR when able.
Direct Fairfield, Pacer 3.
Pacer 3, advise ready to copy holding instructions at Fairfield.
Pacer 3, go ahead.
Pacer 3, attack clear to the Fairfield VOR, hold and north on the 349er radial, right turns, maintain 12,000, time 0452 and 3/4, expect further clearance at 0505.
Pacer 3, hold north of the Fairfield VOR on the 349 degree radial, right turns, 12,000, expect further clearance 0505, Pacer 3.
Oakland Center, Pilatus 3.
Pacer 3, read back correct.
The ground at Truckee Tahoe, which request?
Aircraft on the ground at Truckee, say again the call sign and request.
Aircraft on the ground at Truckee is Pilatus 3486, an IFR to North Las Vegas.
Number 3486, roger, clearance on request, standby. Tahoe 1. Fred, no, we don't have the I ratings up here. There's no rating system up in the west yet. United 241, descend via the Hawk 6 arrival. Seattle's landing south, altimeter 3027.
Send via the Hawk 6 arrival, United 241.
No, Fred, he just wants a hold for, I think he said something about fuel weight, like too heavy or something. Remember 3486, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
3486, ready to copy.
3486, cleared from the Truckee Airport to North Las Vegas Airport as filed. Maintain 13,000, departure frequency 127.905, squawk 6541, hold for release.
Cleared from the Truckee Airport to North Las Vegas as filed. Maintain 13,000, departure frequency 127.905, squawk 6541, and hold for release for 3486.
Pilatus 3486, readback correct. How soon until you're ready for departure?
I'm ready now for 3486.
3486, roger. Time 0455 and 3/4, clearance void if not off by 0510. Report airborne on course. This frequency released for departure.
Release for departure, clearance void if not off by 0510 Zulu for 3486.
3486, roger. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Advisory frequency approved, 3486.
Firewire 16, thanks for the follow. I think I missed somebody else here too. CDog 1028. Thanks, Bill, for the follow. Welcome to the frequency. If you guys are having a good night. Edifall Europe, yeah. Well, yeah, it's like, whatever happened to that too. They never really took off with anything on it. I thought they were going to end up doing something with it, but I guess they didn't. United 241, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
25-6, United 241. Approach United 241s with the other flight level 190 for 12,000 Delta.
United 241, Seattle approach, roger, thanks for Delta. Expect visual approach runway 16 center. I'll have a vector to join the localizer inbound.
241, roger.
Kind of a scattered layer at 2600, so probably best just to get them pointed towards the localizer in case we need to run them in on the ILS. That's going to be VFR traffic sending Pacer off here. I'll point it out once he's not off at 6 o'clock, because right now it's like pointless for me to point this traffic out considering he's 2 miles ahead of the traffic. Pacer 3, just be advised, VFR traffic 5 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, altitude indicates 12,500, type unknown.
Pacer 3, I think, will be looking.
He's going to be starting that turn back north here towards the VOR, so I figured to just point him out now. Not that it's easy to see after 5 o'clock without a review mirror, but still.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 2718, flight level 260 for 250 at school.
Southwest 2718, Albuquerque Center, roger, good evening. Base 3, traffic will be after your 3 o'clock position, 4 miles, becoming 1 o'clock as you roll out on the turn.
Pacer 3, thank you. Southwest 2718, descend via the Hyder 1 arrival, runway 25 left transition, Phoenix altimeter 3014.
Alright, descend me the Hydra 125 left, transition southwest 2718.
Pacer 3, previously issued traffic's no longer a factor.
Pacer 3, thank you.
El Paso Clearance, good evening. TBM 850 Victor Juliet. Like to pick up our report to San Antonio.
Number 850 Victor Juliet, El Paso clearance, good evening. Clear to San Antonio Airport, Nevu 3 departure. Event is filed. Climb via the SID, accept maintain 17,000, squawk 2627.
We'll clear to San Antonio, Nevu 3, Fort Stockton via war, then it's filed. We'll climb via SID, except maintain 17,000, squawk 26270, Victor Juliet.
TBM 0 Victor Juliet, correction. TBM 0 Victor Juliet, actually read back correct, disregard. Thought I missed something with the top altitude here, but we're good. Okay, it looks like we've got the runway configuration. Montuxia, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Approach Pacer 3, following the hold, requesting the published LDA runway 35, missed approach back to radar.
Pacer 3 at Roger, cross Fairfield VOR at or above 1000, cleared LDA, runway 35 approach.
Cross Fairfield at or above 1000, cleared LDA, runway 35 approach, Pacer 3.
United 241, descend to maintain 4000.
4000 United 241.
United 241, reaching 4000, reduce speed to 1900 or less.
At 4,000, slow to 190 or less, United 241.
So remember to slow him down this time, Zodius. I know I've like the last 2 times you've flown there, felt really bad. I forget to reduce the speed. Josh Gibbs with the host. What a mega host there. Welcome, Josh Gibbs viewers. Thanks for the host, sir. Appreciate it. I was watching you fly around in the caravan a little while ago. Looked like a pretty nice area. You were flying, it was like New Zealand or something, man. That was cool. Just working a little Western U.S. PilotEdge tonight. Be on until network close. Get another hour 50 minutes or so. Welcome, Josh Gibbs viewers. Southwest 2718, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
2865 Southwest 2718. Phoenix approach Southwest 2718 16,000 for 15,000 Hydra 1.
Southwest 2718, Phoenix approach, roger. Information, November is current. Advise when you have November. Expect a visual approach, runway 25 left.
We have November, we'll expect visual 25 left Southwest 2718.
United 241, turn right heading 080.
080, United 241.
United 241, just confirm altitude as well, indicating 3,500. 4,000 was last assigned. Seattle altimeter 3027.
Yep, I'm indicating 4,000 with that altimeter setting, United 241.
Maybe 241, okay. Mode C might be a little off.
Yeah, I just noticed that myself on the PilotEdge map. That doesn't check out.
United 241, roger. Yeah, we'll consider the mode C not valid at this point since it's more than 300 feet off. Just maintain present altitude for now. I'll turn you on at that.
241, roger.
He's still above Bravo and above minimum vector altitude here, so I'm good with that. Or within Bravo, I should say. So, but yeah, since it's more than 300 feet off. Ernie the cat, how's it going, man? What's going on? It's a little trick here we can use the ground speed.
I'm on here.
Looks like it's turned up way too loud there. Zodius, I don't know if you're screwing around with something, but that was really loud. A little ground speed we can use with the trick with the vectoring to final here, since he's basically on a 90-degree intercept, showing 180 knots over the ground. Move the decimal place.
I'm on here.
Move the decimal places 2 places to the left, 1.8 miles from the final. If we make the turn to 130, that'll give us a nice,
850 Victor Juliet
intercept.
Atlantic. We have the weather ready for taxi.
I have no idea how much of that you guys could hear. United 241, turn right heading 130, intercept runway 16 center localizer.
Right 130, join the 16 center localizer, United 241.
Remember 850 Victor Juliet, ground runway 8 right, taxi via Uniform Lima Mike.
Uniform Lima Mike, 8 right, so Victor Juliet.
United 241, 4 miles from Magnum, maintain present altitude until established on the localizer. I'm sorry, you know what? You were planning a visual approach. Advise when you have the Seattle Airport in sight. Should be off your 1 o'clock position in about 18 miles.
Field in sight, United 241.
United 241, okay. Cleared visual approach, runway 16 center.
Clear visual 16 center, United 241.
I forgot I was vectoring him to the localizer, planning a visual approach. That's my fault. Okay, so Pacer 38, we've got LDA approach here. He's planning to go missed. Pacer 38, are you going to be looking for the published missed or revised approach instructions?
If revised will be fine, please. I don't want to go all the way to Ogden.
Yeah, Pacer 38, Roger, no problem. On the missed approach, fly heading of 260, climb and maintain 8,000.
Heading 260, 8,000, Pacer 38.
Pacer 38, Roger, and correction, new missed approach instructions, 260 heading and climb to 8,000.
Pacer 3, thank you. Approach Pacer 3.
Pacer 38, go ahead.
Do you show me to the west or to the east of Horse?
Pacer 38, you appear to be about half mile or so to the east, of course.
Okay, thank you. I'm not sure the issue I had during the fly-in. I'm still showing to the west of the localizer, and yet you're showing me to the east.
Pacer 38, yeah, affirmative. I'm showing you about a mile or two to the east. I'm not sure how accurate our final approach course is, to be honest with you. Are you picking it up at all, or is it just showing full-scale deflection still?
It's still full-scale deflection, but I've got good ID and good DME.
Pacer 38, Roger. Yeah, I heard about this problem during the event, too. I wasn't working final, but I did hear about this. It's kind of interesting, because, yeah, the final should be...
I'm in VMC conditions. I'm going to turn a little
right?
sharper to the right just to see where this thing actually joins. Is that okay with you?
Pacer 38, yeah, that's approved. Just maintain visual separation with the terrain.
Pacer 38 will do.
United 241, contact Seattle Tower 119.9er.
Over to Tower United 241. Seattle Tower United 241's with you, visual 16 center.
United 241, Seattle Tower, wind 120 at 8, runway 16 center, clear to land.
Clear to land 16 center, United 241.
Pacer 3 HC's caution for additional VFR traffic, 11 o'clock, 4 miles southbound, indicating 12,500 unverified.
Pacer 3, Roger, looking for traffic.
TBM 0 Victor Juliet, ensure transponder mode C on assigned beacon code. Yeah, it's interesting. That's definitely not taking aircraft to the localizer. There's got to be something off with that there. I don't know if something recently changed with the localizer.
And Seattle Tower United 241, any chance we can sidestep to the left side?
United 241, affirmative, change to clear to land runway 16 left.
Clear to land 16 left, United 241.
Approach Pacer 38.
Pacer 38, go ahead.
Yeah, I hate to bother you, but I still have full-scale deflection. I have the terrain inside. I'll maintain my own terrain and obstacle clearance. What I'd like to do is make a right turn heading 270 and see if I'm getting reverse sensing on this needle or not.
I'll pass the traffic. Good evening.
Pacer 38, Roger. Right turn approved as requested, and just advise if you're unable to pick up the localizer on the way back through.
Pacer 38 will do, thank you.
So he's able to maintain his own terrain and obstruction clearance, so we're okay. Even though the minimum vector altitude is a little bit higher out here, I'm okay with him doing what he needs to with the altitude.
DBM 850 Victor Juliet, hold short 8 right, ready for departure.
Remember 850 Victor Juliet, El Paso Tower runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Hey, Rob, clear for takeoff, 0 Victor Juliet.
Alright, let's go back down to Phoenix here. This guy's got a way to go. Yeah, it's interesting. If you guys ever get a chance, though, you should take a look and see if, I'm assuming he's using X-Plane. I heard that, like, at least 3 people went through the localizer attempting to fly the LDA 35 approach. And I'm assuming that's got to be something going on with X-Plane, if that's the case. Or it's an FSX issue, okay. Alright. Pacer 38, which simulator are you using, just out of curiosity?
It's FSX.
Okay, thanks. Alright, so you were correct, Goldie. Sorry, it's FSX, not X-Plane. Anybody who's got FSX, though, you should check it. I'll probably check it when I get back home, too, just to see. I still have that. Hey, what's up, Keith? How's it going, buddy? Well, what he's trying to do now is I just approved him with the right 270 here, so he's going to a 270 heading, and he's going to try to pick up the localizer on the way through from east to west now. So I guess we'll see if he's able to get it at all. I'll have to test this too in FSX just to see if this is actually like a known issue. TBM 0 Victor Juliet, contact departure.
Over to departure 0 Victor Juliet.
United 241, taxi via Bravo to the ramp, monitor ground point 7. Have a good night.
Bravo to the ramp, I will monitor ground at 241. Have a good night.
El Paso departure TBM 850 Victor Juliet 6600, climbing via the Navu 317,000.
Number 850 Victor Juliet, El Paso departure, radar contact.
Hey, 0 Victor.
0 Victor Juliet, say again.
0 Victor Juliet, chance we can delete the speed or altitude constraint at cab C.
TBM 0 Victor Juliet, affirmative, climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000, 0 Victor Juliet, thank you.
Yeah. You know, I don't know like how recently too. They may have changed something at Salt Lake. So, like before, or I should say after Flight Sim 10 era, and any updates that were released along with it. So, but I'm curious too. Like somebody makes that scenery, which is good for FSX. I can't remember what group that is again. I know that I have a copy of it. You would think that that'd be something that maybe they can resolve on the scenery, like correct the localizer or something if there is something wrong with it. And I'm almost wondering if maybe some of these guys are using that scenery in FSX and they're kind of wondering the same thing. So, Pace 3, just be advised too. I'm showing you across the localizer now.
Currently on the ground.
Yeah, I don't understand what it's doing. It appears to be reverse sensing, or it appears to be capturing the runway 34 right localizer. I can't figure it out, but in any case, I think the LDA is unusable for me. So request the ILS runway 34 right approach, please.
Hey, Pacer 38, Roger. Cancel the approach clearance. Maintain 1000, turn left, heading 180 vectors, ILS runway 34 right, final approach course.
1000 and left turn heading 180, Pacer 38.
Southwest 2718, descend to maintain 5000.
And a 5,000 Southwest 2718.
2718, just confirm you're flying the published heading on the arrival as well. It looks like you're turning northbound.
Yeah, sorry about that. We're heading 079er for Southwest 2718.
Thanks. TBM 0 Victor Juliet, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6 for hire.
3460, long 0 Victor Juliet.
Pacer 38, turn left heading 160.
Left heading 160, Pacer 38.
Albuquerque Center, good evening. TBM 850, Victor Juliet 12,800, 17,000.
November 850, Victor Juliet, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Flight level 310, TBM 0, Victor Juliet.
I just noticed something here. It looks like our departure from Truckee never came up, and he never canceled. Truckee's closed. 3486, I believe it was. I don't even think he's connected anymore. Nope. He was void if not off by 10 after. No, we don't simulate any sort of special waivers. I mean, I suppose, like, you know, if you want to fly a military jet, like in an MOA or something, yeah, they're going to have their own procedures. The military's got their own stuff, you know, in regards to what you want to do for speeds. But outside of that, I mean, everyone's got to comply with 250 below 10 unless you do have an explicit waiver from a controlling agency. And believe me, controllers are not just going to give that waiver. It's something that needs to be an operational reason for. Southwest 2718, turn left heading 350.
Left at 350, Southwest 2718.
Southwest 2718, continue left turn heading 300. Advise when you have Phoenix Airport in sight. Set to maintain 4,000.
Right, 300 down to 4,000. We'll advise Southwest 2718. Field in sight, Southwest 2718.
Southwest 2718, cleared visual approach, runway 25 left.
Visual 25 left, Southwest 2718.
Pacer 38, turn left heading 080.
Left heading 080, Pacer 38. You got anyone else on this frequency?
Pacer 38 negative.
I tried donating to you, but I'm not a Twitch member, and if there's a way that you can change your GIFs, the GIFs, to show no GIF, then I don't have to be a pro member.
Pacer 38, roger. I will take a look at that as soon as I can. Interesting.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate the offer, though. That's great.
Yeah, I dig supporting these guys on Twitch, but it was a drag because now that I have to be a pro member, I have to select a GIF, and if I don't select a GIF, then I can't make a donation.
Okay, understood. I will take a look at that. Pacer 38, turn left heading 020, or correction, turn left heading 010, intercept runway 34 right, localizer.
Heading 010, intercept the localizer, Pacer 3. Pacer 38 is 12 miles from Chevelle. Maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Pacer 3, 8,000 till established, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach, Pacer 3.
Southwest 2718, contact Phoenix Tower 120.9er.
Over to Tower 120 winner, Southwest 2718.
Yeah, it's interesting. I had no idea that the donations actually does that. I mean, I guess I've seen that come up before when I've donated. Like, I just recently donated to Rush as well.
Phoenix Tower, good evening, Southwest
For his,
2718, visual 25 left.
Southwest 2718, Phoenix Tower, wind 290 at 4, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Way 25 left, clear to land, Southwest 2718.
So I actually did not know that it requires you to be a pro member. I don't know if like Zodius, are you still here? I don't know if you are familiar with any of that at all. That's news to me. Because I mean, it's linked up through Streamlabs, and I think that's part of the problem. It might be something to do with Streamlabs, but it's like, I think I know exactly what he's talking about coming up. I'll have to look into this. See, and I'm not sure, like, if you're on, like, Pacer, if you're still on the feed here too, I don't want to bother you with the approach. We'll just wait till you get on the ground here, because I've had the same, I know exactly what you're talking about, I think. Same issue come up on my end. Just let him fly the approach for now.
Approach Pacer 3. Does this one look lined up?
Pacer 3 affirmative.
Okay. Pacer 3 has a field in sight. Can I just sidestep, take a visual runway 35 right, or correction runway 35?
Pacer 38, roger. Sidestep, cleared visual approach runway 35. Contact Salt Lake Tower 118.3.
118.3, cleared visual runway 35, Pacer 38.
Sidestep would be a little different here, but I guess if he has the field, we can just clear for the visual. That would work.
Salt Lake Tower, Pacer 3, it's visual runway 35, full stop.
Pacer 38, Salt Lake Tower, runway 35, clear to land, wind 19 to 190 at 4.
Hey man, you sound vaguely familiar. Pacer 35 is clear to land, runway 35.
Yeah, top down tonight.
Gotcha.
Alright. Kind of wonder if Salt Lake's going to turn the boat here too. They tend to, they're still north. Okay. I try to run what's going on in FlightAware. Like if you guys are ever wondering too about the wind and runway configurations, I always double check with FlightAware for the major airports. Try to stick to that as much as possible. Sometimes their SOPs dictate a little bit different with runways, but the thing is too is that a lot of these places are looking at extended forecasts for winds and stuff, and they're trying to prepare, and also like looking at traffic flow and stuff. So I just try to go off of what they're using in reality, just to kind of keep it a little bit more realistic. Obviously, I mean, we're not perfect on here, but Southwest 2718, join Foxtrot westbound, cross runway 25 right at Foxtrot 4.
Alright, double join Foxtrot westbound across 25 right at Foxtrot 4, Southwest 2718.
Southwest 665, contact Oakland Center 132.905.
132.905, Southwest 665.
Oh, it did have a speed waiver. I actually didn't know that, Ernie. That's news to me.
Oakland Center, Southwest 665, flight level 340.
Southwest 665, Oakland Center, roger. Southwest 2718, taxi to the ramp via Echo 4, Delta 2, and Delta. Monitor ground 132.55 on the other side.